wife in front of everyone.
Oh, see, that'll be
Amazing.
character.
God, I mean, what do you even do all day, Elise?
Oh yeah, keep it going.
Yeah, it's like I
Coming
work
from
hard
the
at my
man.
job,
Coming
and I come
from
home to this, just like you're not the primary breadwinner of this household. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
There we go.
Yeah, it's definitely not me.
Coming from the man who just admitted he woke up from a nap at 7 in the evening.
I'm working hard
Mm-hmm.
from being tired.
Uh-huh.
I can't. I don't give a shit because Dale is married to a hot wife and has a lot of good things going on for him. So you know what? I'll take that comparison. I'll be like, yeah, boy. He's pretty cool. Yeah.
I mean, it seems like he doesn't actually work all that much.
Oh, well, the Massholes can hear me. Now the Massholes can hear yous.
Hello.
Hooray.
Show
Hello.
them the good frog.
The studio, the audience member can see the map that you will be seeing in a moment.
Nice. Hi, audience member.
I'm sorry, audience member, you can't see the sweet ass frog.
It's me. I'm the audience member.
Well, okay, so
Are you
audience member can see
actually?
the sweet ass frog.
I mean, I do have Twitch up in a different tab.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it logged in as well so I can be in the audience too.
Yeah, I got it on my phone, but I didn't log in, so I don't even know if it counts as a view.
The extra counts as an audience member because you're not logged in.
Okay.
Oh god, it's gonna send me a code, but I can still be on. I can still talk to the audience. I can still
Yeah.
I can still vamp. It's fine.
When we last left our miscreants, you all started to ally yourself with a frog with a Russian accent, but then he was talking about being an even more of a despot than the current foppish ruler. So,
Which is not a deal breaker for me.
no, you all kind of just shrugged about all that. You went and took the bribe from the foppish one, and got the big book of people that have betrayed Barvlova, the big book of bad boys.
Mhm.
And you found out a horrible secret about your party member Nighthoof. It turns out he has a dead name.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't know about dead name.
I
Forgotten
was gonna
name?
say they don't know their name.
They know it, they just can't say it or something like that.
It's a secret special name.
It got taken from them.
Yes, it is. It has been taken.
It's like watching the movie Memento, but backwards, where you're watching it sequentially. It's a character progressively remembers more and more until they forget it all.
Yeah, it's like Nighthoof's name is like it's like an ex-wife. It's not necessarily that you're widowed. The ex-wife is still alive. She just left you.
Oh my god. That's a very Harvey thing to say.
Yeah, I'll try saying it in voice next time.
You get a pass. You just woke up.
It's true. Chat, I just woke up like 3 minutes ago. I'm still kind of getting collaborated in the real-time space now.
Did someone just like sneeze so hard they entered dial-up land?
I heard that too, yeah.
They made a kazooie sound.
Amazing.
That's probably me dying.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. You made a kazooie sound like when she shoots eggs.
It was pretty great.
All need to make Banjo-Kazooie sound.
Mm-hmm.
I used to.
Gruntilda did actually inspire like all the hag voices I've been working on.
Are we ever gonna meet a sexy Gruntilda character?
Please.
There is a character who is sexy and Gruntilda-esque in this map.
Cool.
Be the
I don't know
sexy
how I feel
Gruntilda
about
you
all
want to
of that.
see in the world.
Okay.
Man, I've never romanced anyone at a tabletop because I never wanted to flirt with my friends in front of other friends, but you know what? Today might be that day.
I feel like I exclusively flirt with my friends in front of my other friends.
Well, that's why you don't do in-person games. You don't flirt with them, you just reach over with your foot and start stroking their taint. And then going, so do I get a bonus to that roll?
Wow, okay, I don't want to do that. That's not flirting, that's harassing.
I mean, it's a fine line with Harvey.
Okay.
So as you ride the little rowboat you all are in, the fog kind of thickens around the cottage you've been seeing the tops of, with clotheslines reaching throughout the city of Downfall to this cottage in the middle of the swamp. As it goes in, eventually you can't see more than 20 feet ahead if you're lucky. It's a giant wooden edifice built on stilts, 35 feet in the air. There's a rickety staircase with no railing, rises from the lake and wraps around it. And there's also a wooden trap door at the bottom that has a ladder reaching up to it. Everything seems to be covered in moss and moisture. All the wood seems bent, uneven, soaked, and poorly taken care of. It's never been sealed. With some windows you can see throughout the area. So if you'd like, the trap door is probably the easiest way to get in, but you can try a different way if you'd like.
This whole place feels like an OSHA violation.
Yeah, this,
I was gonna say I'd like to check for traps or obvious mishaps waiting to happen.
I think this whole building is an obvious mishap waiting to happen.
Especially if I
It's about
try
as
to.
all
Yeah.
dust. I look at it funny.
we definitely need to have a talk with the assistant manager of this thing.
What are you wanting me to roll on that, JD?
While searching for traps, do perception, or if you have... I know you're roguish, so if you have anything that might lean more towards that, just go for that instead.
My perception's better than my investigation, so.
Oh,
I don't see
boysies.
shit.
Ooh, boy.
Amazing.
Oh boy.
I found some bugs. Bird just looks around after looking for traps with a beak full of bugs and goes, "Arr!"
It's foggy.
Bird, you have gnats all around your face that you have now noticed.
Oh, score.
I start trying to snip at them, trying to eat.
So tasty.
You know, I'm gonna roll perception, just mostly looking for what is like the safest thing in this room. What isn't actively falling apart is more what I'm gonna be trying to perceive here. I rolled an 8.
Being below the cottage right now,
hmm
the ladder looks to be the far less rickety than the stairs, and
Okay.
the windows you were able to see while getting under there are
Mhm.
probably locked from the inside and covered in slime. And slimy glass is a little slipperier than slimy wood.
I mean, I'm not touching anything slimy to begin with.
Sucks to be you then.
You know, maybe we should just take the stairs. I feel like that would be the most safe way into the building.
I mean, I suppose we could take the stairs. I'll just stay back here.
Why? Can you not go up the stairs?
I got big rabbit feet. It's hard to use stairs.
Bird starts walking on walls.
Can't
I
you do
have
that?
just
I've got
Can I
slippers
walk
with
on
spiders.
walls?
Yeah. You've got those big rabbit feet. Why can't you walk on walls?
All right, DM, can I walk on walls?
Yeah, DM.
oh my god.
Does climbing still exist in 5e?
Not really. But
But I say mine are because I've got slippers of spider climb, so I'm literally just walking up the wall.
Yeah,
you're just
okay, so
literally
it
walking on sunshine.
it's just based on your movement. So, I mean, what's your dex score right now, Harvey Finnegan?
My dex mod is 2.
You cannot walk up walls now.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Ooh, what about Nighthoof? Can Nighthoof walk up walls?
No.
I would
Just
like
no.
to point out that climbing is a strength skill, not a dex skill. So I'm going to ask again, can I climb?
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought you were using your feet, so I assumed you were doing like that middle schooler thing where they try to run up a tree.
Yeah, I'm doing the Naruto style run, but no.
All right, what your strength is what, +3, +4?
+4.
Yeah, you can actually climb up.
Okay.
It,
I have no discernible reason for doing it, just to see if I can. I just start climbing up the wall and just kind of look back at everyone else and be like, so, what do we do?
Is anybody here?
no, so far it's just a little bit quiet. You hear some croaks from downfall around you and the buzzing of gnats that are attracted to birds.
Harvey, use your big rabbit feet to knock on the walls or something.
Did anyone else just disconnect?
I'm
Don't
here.
think I did.
No, I heard you
Okay.
reconnect though.
Cool. I just missed stuff. We're good.
We've just been discussing how to get up to the door they're trying to get into.
Now, which
Good
door are we
movement.
trying to get into?
They're trying to get up the stairs, which is the one of the routes into B1.
Kenneth just made a suggestion that Harvey look around for secret entrances. So I guess that's what I'll do. It is a terrible skill for me, but I will give it a shot.
Kenneth was more saying just use your big feet to knock on the walls and see if anyone answers.
Okay.
Because you got big feet.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Duke Nukem the door.
Yeah.
So I love Duke Nukem references. I'm not sure I get that one. How do I Duke Nukem a door?
You don't, but you can use the Gep gun to open any door.
You walk up to the door and you kind of pelvic thrust it and go, where is it? Ugh.
Oh, okay. Damn it! I've been banned from the Dave and Buster's.
No.
Upon hitting on it, you see two large beady eyes pop out about 3 of the windows from these little fuckers.
From what little fuckers? I'm not seeing
On the map,
here.
baby.
On the map, and they will vanish
very
as soon as
zoomed
they
in on
pop
the
up.
map.
That's Goon from Titan AE.
Can I hang my feet above one of the windows and bend over and look down back at him?
Yeah, you can look in a window. Which window on the first floor are you looking at? Basically, any of the notches you see on
Well,
the
where?
first floor?
Which side did we come in at, or come to the building?
Give me a second. If I remember correctly, you came in from this way.
Okay, so we're over here. So Bird is. I don't know if I can draw. Bird's probably gonna stand right here above that windowsill and just bend over, look in, because he's climbing walls, and look back at a creature that's looking back at him.
The creature seems to have ran off, but it did like a silly little run that would make like a plap 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 sound. You could tell from that. Incredibly quickly, like it dashed out of the room as fast as a blue hedgehog, if you will.
So it made a noise as it ran away, like plap 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 plap.
Yes, but also really fast.
Okay.
It was like a
Okay,
Smiley
so-
and Friends character, if you will.
Yeah, I was about to say, so you just made a Zach Heidel character in here.
First of all, the description of these creatures fits just a Zach Heidel character to begin with.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyways, in the room you see, besides the little critters running away, you see a recessed pool lined with moldy clay tiles taking up most of the large square room. Stagnant water fills the depression to a depth of about a foot. Rising from the pool's center is the head of a stone well that gives off an unpleasant... that's not important. It smells bad, but you don't know that. In one corner of the pool stands a tall, dirty, freestanding mirror in an oval frame. And floating on the water is a large lily pad. There's sort of a 10-foot wide raised walkway around the pool. The walkway is crowded with shelves, tables, and stools in all shapes and styles. Almost every available surface is littered with stacks of dirty plates, scraps of food, and just garbage and shit. Dressing dummies are pushed together in one corner, and a wooden staircase spirals up from another corner. 5 closed doors lead from the room.
I look at the mess at the tables here. I said, we really got to bring the bus boys down here. The bus boys are really slacking.
It's very stinky in here.
Is the window open?
No.
Can I open it?
Do you have lockpicking tools? I think you do.
Yeah, I do.
You can, and it is actually easier for you than other people. You can make a DC 13 dexterity check.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's a DC 13 dex check, sorry.
Oh, no, I
You're cutting
meant
out
the
real bad.
You cut out real bad.
At the same time whenever I was asking.
We've got about 1 out of every 8 things you've said just now.
Dex. That's 4.
Yes, you very quietly, just kind of, the window open, and it comes up with a soft sound and barely even a creak, and it is definitely wide enough even a centaur could fit through.
Damn.
Whoa.
Bird just hangs,
lubed up that window.
stands back up a little bit.
Nice.
Bird just stands up a little bit and gestures at the window.
Excellent. Don't mind if I do.
As you all go through, as I assume you're going to, now you know it's a sneaky room.
What?
Very
Ooh.
stinky.
Stinky. Like PU.
The room is stinky?
Yeah, the room is stinky.
Okay.
Gross.
Stagnant water.
Okay, so are we... Where are we on the map? I'm sorry. What, B5, B6? What's going on
You
here?
are at B1, where the "You are here" sticker was just moved to.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you got the dummies, the mirror, the big pool in the middle, the lily pad in the pool.
Kenneth has a perfumed handkerchief that he puts up to his nose.
Fucking bougie.
It smells in
Do
here.
we?
What am I supposed to do?
That's very handy.
It is, thank you.
I'm gonna roll.
Do we hear any more?
Do we hear plapping?
No, you do hear sort of a gross sloughing sound from the well in the center of the pool, though.
I'm gonna roll for
I've readied
insight.
my sword.
And no, it's just a flat 0, flat 1d20 roll for insight. Insight rolling here being just trying to figure out what's the purpose of this pool here and what we're expected to be doing here. But you know, more in character than that. Be like, well, God, where's the bus boys to clean up this mess? This is filthy in here. And it didn't work. Let me try that one more time. God.
Amazing.
Why are we here?
Fantastic.
Like, I mean,
Think about it.
I assume we're here to get my name back.
last you remember you were a manager at a Buffalo Wild Wings, an assistant manager, and now you got sent here by Buscoon. What's going on?
Oh my god.
I want to hear Harvey go through this existential crisis.
Please.
And I want it, and like I turned to Nighthoof, and I'm like, we're here to get your mane back, but you're a horse. You've already got a mane. It's right there. It's beautiful.
No, I mean, thank you. I'm not a horse, but thank you.
Oh, sorry. Was that racist? It's gonna get
That-
worse.
that would be here to get my name back. Name.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in this pool. I think that's what I'm figuring out here. Yeah,
Oh, do you see it?
yeah, I think that's what that sound is. That sloughing sound is generally what unoccupied, unattended name sounds like.
Really?
Yes.
That's fascinating. How do you know this?
Sometimes it's punishment. I would just, for some of our trainees, I would take away their actual name tags and fill out their names for them with demeaning nicknames.
Okay,
Oh.
wait. What did I miss?
Harvey holds great power over those beneath him.
It's true.
I meant
It's true.
before
I'm very
that.
proud of it.
Oh, Harvey tried to figure out what we were doing here, so he rolled a 1. So he started to really think about what he was doing here.
Ah.
He's going through a minor existential crisis.
I mean, I've been going through a major existential crisis for the last 4 sessions.
Here's an additional one for you.
Am I able to check out the bubbling well?
Yeah, if you want to go check out the well, you can.
Nighthoof looks into the pool to see if his name is in there, like Harvey said.
It just kind of gross, fetid water a little bit. It kind of looks like a still water from a well that has not been well taken care of. Well.
Say, Harvey, what would an unattended name look like?
JD, do I happen to have any spare blank Buffalo Wild Wings trainee name tags on me?
You do, and you even have the letter stickers for them.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I got some right here. Hold on.
As for you, Bird, as you're looking into the well,
Mhm.
you can tell it is filled to the brim, almost to the brim, with just calm water, still water, that looks surprisingly clean.
But stinky.
Compared to the water that's in the pool, that's kind of gross and still. The well water is clearly just pure good spring water.
I pull out. What do I have in here? I cough up a key
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
and take
swallow
out my mug. What?
You did swallow the key, didn't you?
She swallowed
A lot
of
of
keys. Yeah.
Gross.
And I hold a key out to the well, and I hold my mug out to the well.
Like you're putting them into the well, or
Just
Like
holding
I'm
them up to it.
offering, I'm offering a trade.
nothing seems to happen from the well.
Okay,
Wildbird
I'll
is-
just put my key on.
You say you put the key on the side of the well?
They're not in the chat anymore. They're having a hell of a time.
Yeah, Jelly, what's going on, miss?
No.
Man, your internet is not having fun today, is it?
No, my life isn't. I'm gonna try on my phone. The sound's gonna be worse, but I'll be back in a second.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Fair enough.
Wildbird is fishing around for a key and actually trying to be helpful on this adventure. Harvey is affixing some little plastic letters to a name tag and say, "All right, now, watch this here. Let's say that Kenneth here is one of my underlings here at the
I
Buffalo
wouldn't
Wild
be.
Wings."
I
Not with that
imagine you don't
attitude,
pay
wouldn't.
well.
Not with that attitude, you wouldn't. With that attitude, you would be promoted to guest.
Oh my.
I mean, I would much rather you serve me.
But let's say, for instance, that you were deemed appropriate to be offered a prestigious job here at Buffalo Wild Wings, and let's say you've got your name, Kenneth, here, and you happen to make one too many mistakes on your first week here. Well, then I take this name tag here, and I take
Oh.
your name.
Oh.
See, you are no longer Kenneth. Now your name is Peaches, and I just pin a little name tag to Kenneth that says Peaches on it, on a trainee name tag that also says, "Please be patient, I'm new."
That's adorable.
I mean, you wouldn't be the first person to have called me Peaches.
Won't be the last, neither, Peaches.
Oh my.
I just leave the name tag on Kenneth. And see, this is the power. This is the true power of the assistant manager, to
Wow.
belittling people into getting what you want.
I had no idea.
Peaches really isn't that belittling. It says I have a great ass. And I do.
It does. I've heard my ass is also great.
You can be Peaches too.
Oh, thank you.
Harvey doesn't get to be Peaches.
No, I don't know.
So here's the thing. I'll be Charlie, and you all can be my angels.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so Bird, where did you put that key?
I will put the key on the ledge of the well and dip my cup in the well water.
All right. You hear a slight it kind of sounds like Alka-Seltzer is in the mug whenever you have it. There's a slight pop and fizzing sound.
Oh, pop, pop, fizz, fizz.
And then I bring it back to the party. And start drinking it. That's all.
All right.
Alka-Seltzer. Oh, that'll be real helpful if we get a tummy ache from drinking.
Wowzers.
It does burn, but not in a damaging way. It's sort of like you just had a bunch of unflavored pineapple.
That sounds delicious.
Pineapple is already flavored. Why would you flavor pineapple?
No, it's unflavored. It doesn't taste like pineapple. It tastes like nothing, but it still has that burning
it's the
sensation of a
texture
pineapple.
of pineapple.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was like,
acid.
pineapple's delicious.
Yeah,
The acidity of
what the fuck are you
pineapple.
talking
the
about,
acidity.
Susie?
Yes, thank you.
I love pineapple.
It destroys your tongue the longer you sip.
Yeah, it's great.
It's so delicious.
I love a snack that fights back.
Yeah,
God.
big same.
No,
The snack
I'm
that
not
fights back,
commenting.
mantis shrimp.
The snack that fights back is Kenneth.
I I don't think
Depends on
Kenneth.
how much you pay him.
Yeah, I don't think Kenneth fights back.
If
I
you
don't
pay
know.
him well, he doesn't.
Or
I
should I say
mean-
Peaches?
Ah!
My God. Bird proceeds to sip on this very interesting water as he proceeds to walk around, starting with the mannequins, looking at them, investigating them, looking to see if he can find anything shiny.
So, Bird, what have you? Is that water clean?
It's clean but spicy.
I see. I've never heard of spicy water. Did you happen to see my name in there?
And Bird just shakes his head and just points to the mug.
Maybe we need to read this water like tea leaves because it's so gross and disgusting. Maybe if we look at the water hard enough, we'll find your name.
I mean, I've been looking, but I can look harder. You are correct. I'm going to roll to look harder into the water.
I'm gonna help.
Yay!
Because if we find your name faster, that means we get out of this stinky place.
And Kenneth, not Kenneth, sorry. What Kenneth is saying has given
Oh no.
has given me an idea because Harvey may
Nice,
be
Kenneth.
toxic, but he is homosexual, and
Deep
He's
down.
trying to
That's
get
right.
back at his homosexuality, isn't he?
No.
Isn't he free right now?
oh, that's he was homosexual. That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
I just woke up. So Kenneth is right. Peaches is right. We do need to
Yes.
read this water. We need to read this water to filth.
Can you still do that?
I don't know. Let's find out.
While they read the water, can I just go ahead and investigate all the other loose things?
Yeah, the only other real shiny... There's only about 2 other shiny things I'd say in the room. There's a mirror, kind of covered in garbage and shit. Like, it's clearly never been taken care of, but it's got a little shine to it from the light coming through the windows. And on one of the dummies is an ugly black pointed hat with a buckle on it.
Oh! I put my hat on top of my hat.
Oh my god.
All right, do me a favor.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Does a 14 hit your AC?
Nope.
All right. So, you just feel a horrible crunching sound as the hat you're wearing on your head gets crumpled by the hat above it.
That's odd.
Does everyone else hear this?
Yeah, it's clearly loud enough chewing sounds that everyone in the room should be able to hear it.
I think that hat's trying to wear you.
Kenneth rolled a 20 on reading the water, so Kenneth's a little busy looking at the water to see if he can see Nighthoof's name.
Nighthoof rolled a 1, so, like...
Which water are you reading? Are you reading the pool water?
I'm sorry,
the
a
well
2.
water, or
Pool.
a different...
The pool water. Nighthoof rolled a 2, so, I think Nighthoof sees Nighthoof in the pool water. Like his face.
As you look into the water, you see an image. Nighthoof sees an image, and Kenneth sees an image.
Oh.
Here's the general feel of what the water looks like.
Does Harvey see an image?
Yes, Harvey also sees an image.
Cool.
Wow.
Everyone but Bird, because he's getting nommed on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like mop water.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what Nighthoof sees.
Yeah, Nighthoof. You see. You definitely see mop water. Kenneth.
Yes.
You notice a slight flutter, a little bit of an aura built around the lily pad nearby,
Oh.
showing that there's something more to it than just being a big ass fucking lily pad. And I have to. What was Harvey?
Harvey is not being helpful at all. He's just trying to read the water, and he's gonna say, you know, gross, dirty swamp water. If we, took the time to filter you and condense you, and give it a few quick passes of, straining out the water and just making it, make it a little more livable. I think we could just about bring the quality up to piss.
A single bubble floats up and just kind of.
Oh. Oh. I don't believe my name is in here.
There is something strange about that lily pad, though.
Oh.
It looks kind of sparkly.
Sparkly, you say?
Almost as if it has a quest marker above it.
Wow.
Someone should maybe jump on it.
Jump?
Sure.
As
Go
you
for
notice,
it.
Bird has a hat on his hat now.
Fantastic.
That is making loud chomping sounds.
Bird, could you please ask your hat to quiet down?
Bird will pat his hat and go, "Bad hat, shush."
DM, does that work?
Animal handling on the hat.
Please.
Yeah, you can try.
Wait, I have animal handling.
Do. If I can actually get my thing to go.
That's respectable.
Right, as you do it, as you do that action, you just kind of feel it loosen its grip slightly on your hat that it is sitting on.
Okay. Jump?
Yes, please jump. I want to see what happens on the lily pad.
Nighthoof would also like to jump onto the lily pad.
Oh, if you want to jump on a lily pad, I'll go fuck with the mirror.
Oh, I was we can both jump on the lily pad.
DM, is the lily pad big enough for both of us to jump on it?
Bird's pretty small.
It is 10 feet in diameter.
Yeah, we can jump on it.
What if Bird gets on Nighthoof's back and then they both jump on it?
Hop aboard, my friend.
Bird just walks up your leg.
Mecha Shiva.
Mecha Shiva. Alright, here we go. Nighthoof jumps onto the lily pad.
I know Bird's itty bitty and probably weighs like 60 pounds. How much does Nighthoof weigh?
That's a good question.
Gotta do
A
some
lot.
quick calculations.
Add half a human to 3/4 of a horse and call it good?
Look, I don't want to get racist, but I'm gonna Google how much does a horse weigh and extrapolate from there.
900 to 1,400 pounds, according to Pet MD.
Oh.
They have centaur data on Pet MD.
No, that's how much does a horse weigh?
Oh, so you're the racist now.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I imagine just take like the 900 and subtract a little from it for the human half because it's not a full horse.
Believe you me, I could cut it in half and it still reaches the limit.
Oh no.
I also feel like a centaur is going to be heavier than a horse in a lot of times because like
Why?
you've got half of a human replacing one of the lightest parts of the horse.
Well, he's pretty lithe for a centaur.
So as Bird gets on top of Nighthoof, sort of like an oxpecker bird. That's how I picture it.
Uh-huh.
Cute.
And then Nighthoof jumps onto the bobbing lily pad out of the water and lands on it. You sit there for a good second, triumphant, as it slowly starts to sink, and it has sort of those lily pad tendrils. They kind of flail about in silent agony as you slowly sink lower and lower until it touches the bottom of the pool.
Oh my.
I look at Nighthoof, like I'm standing on your head, towards your head now, and like hanging over you, looking you in your eyes, and go, "I think it's too big."
You might be right, friend. Oh dear. And he steps off on the other side.
Well, it was worth a
Does the-
shot.
It floats
Well, does
back
the
up,
lily pad-
slightly wrinkled.
Bird will
Oh, dear.
hop on it by himself.
Oh, it's fine. It's great.
Okay. Well,
Should I be concerned about the picture you're putting on the map now?
It's just a picture of a lily pad.
Oh, okay. Do I
Regular
feel
lily pad.
anything different about this lily pad?
You feel.
Constipated.
Do you have like a arcane or any stat anything magic-y based that you have points in?
Mm, Nope. So probably not.
All right.
I have a -1 to Arcana.
You can try Arcana or Nature if you have anything like that. Anything intelligence based for the most part.
Bird's an idiot, so it'll be a flat roll. So
Better than nothing.
yeah,
I get a -1 modifier to intelligence.
9.
Yeah, this is clearly a magic lily pad. You know not what it does, just that it is a magic lily pad.
I sit down on the lily pad, and then if it does nothing, I lay down on the lily pad, and I try to bond with the lily pad. Put my ear to the lily pad, lick the lily pad, poke the lily pad.
Oh my.
Your hat has a very mild crunch sound come from it in response.
I bap it again and say, "If you don't behave."
Just treating it like a feral kitten.
It's just the hat from What We Do in the Shadows.
Nighthoof goes over and looks at the mirror.
The mirror is dusky. It is very dusky.
Very musky.
You can tell it's kind of a gross freestanding mirror. It's got some stuff on it. Has some unknown language written across the top and the side. Besides that, you can't really tell much from it at this moment.
Alright. Alright. Nighthoof, he wipes at the surface a bit.
That's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, about to say, the map just disappeared for some
My kid's a hat.
I'm sorry, the map has been replaced by hat.
I was grabbing the hat from What We Do, Laszlo's hat,
Amazing.
made from 100%
my
witch skin.
Nice.
All right. Rubbing the mirror, you can faintly see the Witchlight Carnival on the other side.
Can you stick your hand through it?
Well, I mean, he was just rubbing it. What do you have?
Is it? Can we treat it like a Super Mario 64 painting?
I say, everyone, I can see where we just came from. In this mirror.
I peer around Nighthoof and be like, "Well, God, well, I'll be. Is this like one of those goofy little Harry Potter paintings where it's just a moving image, or is it like a little camera thing here, where what we're seeing is actually going on there?"
I knew half of those words.
I start poking the mirror.
All right.
Does my finger go through it at all?
It does not. You just kind of a tink tink, and you get some grime on your finger.
Ugh. I subtly wipe it on Nighthoof.
Nighthoof definitely notices that.
I don't know. You better roll for perception.
You know, sometimes aren't made of rubber. They have feelings.
You roll for perception. I'll roll for stealth.
Fucking fine.
Son of a bitch. I'm having the most dog shit rolls today.
Good.
So, like, Harvey still just completely no-sells it, like he didn't just do that? Yeah, no, it's weird. Yeah.
That's pretty rude.
Yeah, I know it's rude to just have this mirror here.
Stops at him and wipes his flank where he wiped him.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely on his flank. Yes.
Like, where else would it be?
I don't know, on his head. If I was like,
You sick fuck.
really dickish.
Absolutely.
Anyway, Kenneth, what are you doing?
I mean, just kind of watching this, I guess, with the handkerchief over his nose.
Between you two and me on the lily pad, like licking it, sniffing it, investigating it,
Yeah.
poking it, saying random magic words like Alakazam! Open
Yeah.
sesame!
Very real magic words.
As
Just
you do that, you start to remember a pirate, old pirate legends. You remember there was a great pirate named Sinbad. When he wasn't busy answering emails, he was...
Love that comedian.
Yeah, and being a genie in a movie. You remember he had a magic flying carpet, and this lily pad reminds you of said magic flying carpet.
I can't remember the word he used to say. What word was it? Word.
Please, Bird, please don't say the word.
Bird. Bird is the word. Bird is the word.
I wasn't even thinking that. I was like, please don't say the gamer word.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, JD. Literally everybody else was like, yes, bird is the word. You were the one.
Yes, I was thinking the worst thing possible, and then a Family Guy joke popped up.
That was,
Shazam!
it's not just a Family Guy joke.
Yeah, it's a Family Guy joke.
No, it's
Old
not.
song.
Yeah, but no one cares about the song. No one's
You
cared about
don't
the song
know
in
about
decades.
Surfing Bird?
Of course, I know Surfing Bird, but no one cares.
Literally
Peter
only know
Griffin
about the
taught
song.
me Surfing Bird.
I knew Surfing Bird before.
Me too.
Thank
Well,
you
aren't you
very
fucking
much.
cultured? I don't
I
care.
am.
I am too.
Me and Den are the cultured ones. I'm sorry.
I'm
We can't
so
help it.
happy, Elise, that you grew up cultured. Your family took you to the opera, and you got to see Surfing Bird live.
At the opera.
That's definitely where I heard it. Was the opera.
You got to hear Placido Domingo just singing Surfing Bird in a chair. Like, I want everybody say about the bird.
Amazing.
Bird. Anyway, are you sufficiently shamed yet, Peaches?
Peaches is sniffing his handkerchief, so because this room is again very smelly.
I guess Harvey's just gonna start exploring doorways we haven't checked out yet because
I was
gotta get done around here. I'm looking.
I was about to say.
Just continuing to just go through magic words, trying to be like, and then he
Oh.
starts to sing, "Show you the world." That's all I'm gonna sing, so we don't get bopped.
Oh, no.
Get content tagged. So JD, which one of these rooms to Harvey looks the most likely to be a broom closet?
A broom closet.
Yeah, I'm looking for some cleaning supplies because if you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Wow.
Was that triggering for some people here?
Yes.
A little bit.
It might be, yeah.
I would say the northeastern door, once you crack that sucker open.
Okay, so B2.
B3. Sorry. Northeast. Northeast.
Oh, sorry, I'm bad at
No,
directions.
I was the one who messed up, I think. I'm also bad with my east-west. You open up a small closet door, and there's scraps of cloth and bundles of yarn piled up in there. It is a fabric closet. Yeah.
Well, I guess I guess I'll take a quick look here to make sure there's nothing like cleaning supplies or anything else useful here. I'm gonna roll for perception just to look around for anything of note. And I think it's another flat 1d20. Finally, a good roll. Fuck.
All right, well, looking around in there, you're going to find three things. You find a foot-tall pincushion in a humanoid shape riding a tiny wooden rocking horse. And you find another 1-foot-tall pincushion with a wooden pair of wings glued on it. And then behind both of those is a big old jug that's labeled industrial grade bleach.
Well, I found the cleaning supplies I was looking for, and found 2 other of these things, which are a crude and possibly racist stereotypical depiction of someone else's faiths that someone might call a voodoo doll.
While Harvey's doing that, knife hoof.
Knife hoot.
A much different, much different character, knife hoof. Would like to check out B2 over there.
Hey, when you crack that door open, okay, I like this description because of Night
Oh
Hoof.
boy.
Oh no.
As you open the door, a horse's head leers at you with glossy eye, its lip drawn back from pointed yellow teeth. The head is affixed to a large 8-limbed armature made of wicker and wire, situated so that it faces the doorway when you entered. Near it is a wooden crate. Flies buzz about in the distorted room, landing occasionally on animal carcasses that lie strewn in small piles. On a low table rests an assortment of tools: saws, knives, scrapers, a hand crank drill, sewing thread, needles, and a dead owl, around several taxidermic subjects in various stages of completion. A shelf that looks on the verge of collapse leans against the wall between 2 windows, bears the weight of a dozen stuffed horrors. Each one is artless combination of 2 or more animals, like a possum centaur with a squirrel for the human part.
He scrambles back a few steps, exclaiming, "Good gods!"
Everything all right in there? I kind of call from out the broom closet.
I found a room of horrors.
You found the room of horrors. All right, let's go check it out.
I don't believe that's what I said.
Oh, by the way, JD, I picked up the 3 items of note that you mentioned.
Sounds good.
You know, I don't
Go ahead.
believe I want to go in this room.
I am curious. One of the 2 dolls that I have is of a centaur-like creature, right?
It's riding a small, tiny wooden horse.
Okay. One of these is a humanoid with wings, right? The other one is a humanoid riding a horse?
Yes.
Okay. So I look at Bird, and I make the doll with wings do a little dance.
Yes. Yes.
Does anything happen?
Nothing happens, but that is by far the silliest thing Harvey has done.
All right. It was worth a shot. I wasn't sure exactly if that's what we were going or not, but
Thank you.
yeah, and I do the same with the dude on the horse. And also there's like this horse head statue thing in here. So there's 2 possible things that could happen. I make the little horse figure do a dance.
Nighthoof is decidedly not going in that room.
Give me a second. I have to find a dumb internet reference on how you're making the doll dance. All right, there.
A few minutes later, the bear was spotted behind.
Cut that. Now I have to send it to you all. Let's do it in out of character. I assume you're dancing it like this.
Pulling up the link.
People at home, you have to get over not watching it. It's an amazing recreation of a bear.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's what I'm making the voodoo dolls do.
Amazing.
Boom, 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 boom,
That guy with the bear cut out. Just boo boo.
Nothing
That's
appears to be
great.
happening to either of these to either of the equine critters in your vicinity.
Well, I just stuffed these 2 voodoo dolls or whatever they are into my backpack because apparently they're just useless. But that's okay.
They're little friends for the trip.
They're little friends. That's right.
They're
And
friend shaped.
They are shaped like a friend with all the needles and stuff stuck in them.
Yeah, they're shaped like your friends.
Yeah. I'm back. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do because they are friend shaped. I'm gonna take some more name tags and I want to give them both names.
Aww.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not sure what I'm gonna name them yet because I just had the idea. But yeah, next turn I will figure out names for them. But in the meantime, I'll let someone else talk.
Bird, are you still playing with the lily pad?
Yeah, I'm still playing with the lily pad, picking up trying different words, everything he's come up with.
You mentioned tentacles under the lily pad, right?
Tendrils, like the kinds lily pads normally have.
Oh yeah, sure,
Isn't
sure.
that just roots?
Yeah,
But, tendril is a more fantasy word.
it's a scarier word.
So, like, he's trying abracadabra, simsalabim, alakazam, sesame, conjure, magic, hocus pocus, presto! Please?
Aww. Well, alright.
I mean, are any of those working?
No, the water just ripples as Bird kind of wiggles around on the lily pad saying these phrases.
He'll just collapse with his back on the lily pad, distraught and sad.
No.
Kenneth, what are you doing besides looking at the stinky room?
Which room have we not gone into yet?
You haven't gone into B6, B5,
Okay.
or B4.
Um,
I guess
Let's take a
B7
look
as well if you take the spiral.
let's try B6.
The 10-foot wide balcony runs almost the length of the cottage and is covered from end to end with living frogs. At
Okay.
each end of the balcony, attached to one corner of the cottage just beyond reach, is a clothesline draped with patchwork garments. 2 lines stretch out. They're the clotheslines that were attached to the downfall monuments. When you're out there, the hundreds of harmless frogs start to croak in unison.
Kenneth doesn't go out there. He shuts the door.
You kind of hear a plop, plop, plop sound.
Ugh.
Everyone, do me a quick perception roll, unless your perception's above like 18.
It is not.
It's not.
Passive.
Yeah,
I would
unless
be
your passive is
surprised
above
if
18.
Any of us have that good of a passive.
15.
I do. I'm a 19 naturally.
Dang.
Well, damn, what does Bird's Eyes see?
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right.
Noise!
So, Harvey and Bird, you notice another one of those little creatures called a lorling kind of go down the spiral staircase a second, look at you all, and then plop, 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 back up the stairs.
Man,
Guys,
that's all I get with
there was just a lot of frogs out there. I don't think that's really going to help you with your name, unless your name is a lot of frogs.
Is it?
It is not.
Do you feel that in your soul? Is your name a lot of frogs?
It's really not.
Do you feel like you could learn to love the name a lot of frogs?
I mean, possible. There's nothing's impossible.
We found everybody.
I go ahead and I prep a name tag that just says a lot of frogs. I don't have one yet. But it's there. It's there. It's ready to go.
Thank you. I think I'll still go by Nighthoof.
I'm adding this to my inventory. A lot of frogs.
Amazing.
Name tag.
Yeah, make sure you label it name tag so you just pull out like 30 frogs out of your pocket 30 sessions later.
Yeah, exactly. If somehow Harvey ever becomes a chaos magician and can or a name wizard or something, I have determined your true name, and I just slap a Buffalo Wild Wings name tag on them, and they just turn into frogs.
Amazing. So did Nighthoof notice that? The little guy?
No, the only two that noticed the little guy was Bird and Bubba Harvey.
Ah, okay.
A little squirrely little guy just came down here and just kind of looked at us and then ran back up.
Did he look like he knew anything about names?
I don't know, JD. Did he look like he knew anything about names?
It looked like he barely knew how to breathe.
Well, I can't say for certain, but I think we should go investigate. We've seen him a couple times now, I think. It seems like he's waiting for us to come up the stairs. But I can't leave a job half finished. I got to at least do a little bit of cleaning here. And I pop the bottle of bleach, and I just kind of pour about half the bleach bottle into the pond, the well in front of me.
The well or the pond?
Oh,
I don't
boy.
know. The pond is the
The
one
well
that's
is
gross,
clean.
right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
well looks clean, and the pond area is what looks fetid and gross.
Yeah. I'm gonna clean up the pond a little bit. I'm gonna dump some of the bleach into the pond.
All right. That's all.
And how does that affect the lily pad?
Yeah.
It kind of shudders and recoils at the flavor of bleach.
I just take my weapon, which has a very long haft. I don't know, haft, I think is the word I'm thinking of. And I just take the haft of my weapon and I just kind of stir the pot a little bit.
Does it seem to be working?
It does look like you are cleaning.
Awesome.
Like maybe it's probably 25% less gross than when you did not pour the bleach bottle in.
Maybe that'll set a good example to all the other new hires around here. I pull up. I put my thumbs through my belt loops and really survey my hard work here and know that I've made a positive impact in this room.
Oh my god. All right. Nighthoof will tentatively 25% clean.
And you know what? As soon as we get that to 100% clean, that's when we'll get your name free.
Yeah, that's it. Honestly,
We just have to pour lots of bleach in there.
that's the goal.
We figured it out.
Anyway, Nighthoof is going to start tentatively tackling the spiral staircase.
Sounds good. Yeah, Harvey will follow. He's bored of this place.
After you get over the awkwardness of being a horse climbing up a spiral staircase, you end up in a hallway that I will describe in a second.
Not a horse.
I guess I'll go upstairs with them.
Can't believe the DM is so racist.
I know.
All right, the horse and the three other things that count as people.
My god.
3 not horses.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can before we actually go up the stairs, can Bird go first quietly before we make a giant clattering upstairs?
I got no problem with that.
Is that a racist stereotype? Centaurs make a loud clanking sound. They go up spiral staircases.
Jeez. Wow.
Interesting.
Come on,
We're sending a horse
Bird.
upstairs.
I think it's funnier if Nighthoof goes first, but okay. Bird can sneak past.
Nighthoof, what's your stealth?
That's racist. You can't just
No,
go
I
around
just
asking
know-
centaurs about their stealth.
I just know Nighthoof hasn't had the best sneaking previously.
You're right.
But you on thin ice.
This has
Bird.
nothing to do. Huh?
I said you're right, but you're on thin ice, Bird.
Yeah.
I was about to say white bird, but I was like, we don't actually know.
Oh.
Rainbow.
No, Bird is a black kinku with fake rainbow feathers and like a coat on top of him.
And a hat that's trying to eat him.
Yeah, oh yeah. Don't forget about your your Laszlo hat.
Yeah, double
Yep.
hats.
I can't find stealth stats.
So you probably don't have anything specialized in it.
Okay, yeah,
It
no.
would just be your base dex.
Should I roll for that?
If you're wanting to try to be stealthy up here.
Oh, there.
If
Oh, my
you want to
base
go
dex
first
is
and you want to
good.
be stealthy, go ahead.
Look, my base dex is an 18, and then it's got a
Bird will
plus
just
4.
Yeah, so you'd have +4 to flat stealth. No expertise or anything, though. Meow.
Does that make you feel better, Bird?
As Nighthoof climbs up the stairs,
Stealthily.
He
Very
definitely
sneaky.
does not clank or bash anything in particular when he
The
reaches.
tiniest clippity clops possible.
Yes,
Yes, it's adorable,
You
actually.
barely hear them.
sounds like a little Sebastian.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
When you reach the hallway, the walls of the dank hallway are covered with scores of portraits depicting grumpy, sad, frightened, and angry people. The figure includes the figures in the frames include humans, elves, halflings, bullywogs, goblins, among others. The portraits are rendered in a variety of mediums, including paintings, etchings, sketches, clay thrown on canvas, etc. All are displayed in gaudy, gilded frames. And there is an oval mirror 2 feet wide and 5 feet tall, hanging in the middle of one of the walls.
I'm going to roll perception to see if there's a picture of myself in here.
Ooh boy.
There sure are pictures in here.
You see a particular goblin that you're like, man, this guy, he looks like me if I was a goblin.
Can I find? Nah, I don't have big pockets. These pictures are pretty big, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all full body size. They're all like about 2 feet by 4 feet. They're
there
all
names?
various sizes. There are going to be a couple small ones as well, I guess. Yeah.
I was about to say, are there any name tags for these paintings, like even on the frames?
No, all the frames are just like shitty bedazzled, or they look like the kind of stuff you would buy at whatever that Christian teacher store was called.
Mardell.
Mardell.
Yeah, that one.
What? What?
Okay. What?
And Harvey's gonna say, "What are you talking about? There's name tags right here." And I point to one of the random paintings and just slap on the "A Lot of Frogs" name tag right underneath it.
Nice.
This is a lot of frogs now.
Yeah, this is a beautiful painting of a lot of frogs.
Do I hear?
It's a portrait of a bullywog who's like doing the thumbs up and with like a stupid smile on its face.
Do we hear any movement up here? Any blap blap blapping? Blap blap blapping?
You hear a conversation about a room away, give or take. Besides that, no, you don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
Is it in a language I understand?
You can't quite make out what it is. You could just tell there are voices that are kind of going like, oh, huh?
Oh, I was gonna try and sneak up to the door and like do the sneaky trying to overhear people thing.
Go for it.
Okay, so you want me to stealth first?
Get
Wow.
pregnant. Get pregnant. Get pregnant.
Dennis.
I'm gonna laugh
Get
if
pregnant,
Nighthoof's
get
roll is a
pregnant,
lot
get
better than mine right now. I'm
That was
gonna laugh
Harvey,
so
not
hard.
you.
Get pregnant.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, I'm not
So that's-
clicking on that.
Everyone keeps saying "plap plap plap plap" over and over again. What else am I supposed to hear?
As you sneak over and you put your whatever the bird ears are called, the bird hole.
Head cloacas.
Up to
Cloaca is something different, sweetie. Dan.
They're the ones that go on your head.
It's the east door to B10.
Okay.
Two creatures.
Does that mean
are having a conversation in there, and you can start to hear the tink of ceramic on ceramic, most likely a tea set. You hear a older, wicked individual kind of talking, and the other one sounds raspy, gross, like Jabba the Hutt, that kind of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Let me remind myself. I'm trying to remember exactly what their conversation was because you guys didn't touch a couple of the things that get there. Oh yeah, okay. So you hear just like, and there they were. They paid good money for that shit. They didn't even know.
Please say that again.
Get it?
My fault. Too loud. They've been buying some cheap shit and all that. I'll tell you all about it in a long and very drawn-out fashion. And the other one kind of goes, yes, that sounds exactly like my dumbass sisters. Well, yes, whatever you say. Anyways, it all started 8 years ago, whenever I started this business. As you well know, I was doing the business, and then you kind of tell she is really just stalling. She is just trying to figure out as many words as she can into her essay. She wants to reach that full 1,600 word count.
She's getting fluff.
Yeah, she is fluffing the shit out of her story about how she just sells trinkets and garbage to the other voices' two sisters.
It's like the beginning of a recipe.
Yes, exactly.
9/11 was difficult for all of us.
Oh
My
my
favorite
god.
one I found actually in the wild was I was just trying to get like a soup recipe, and this bitch started off was potty training was hard for our household.
No.
It was very difficult for us to really get little Jimmy to figure out how to use the toilet. So when I was super stressed, you know what made me feel better? This soup. And I was like, did we really have to talk about the potty training? Was that necessary?
It's fucking disgusting.
Grandma's
I
old
just want a
fashioned piss
soup
soup.
recipe.
So jumping onto that real quick, actually they're having to do that more and more now so they can copyright their recipes.
Okay, well that's gross.
I figured it was for SEO purposes.
Yeah, that's what I assumed too.
It probably also helps hide it from AI these days as well.
Yep.
Well,
That's why people are putting stories at the beginnings.
The DM has given us the go-ahead to not pay attention to this character anymore by explicitly telling us they're not saying anything important. So
Yes.
what do we want to do?
Well, I was going to ask one more question. The people who were trying to sell me the damn pie, were they sisters?
They
Or could I-
kind of looked sisterly, but they're definitely the salespeople. They are not the ones who get sold to.
Okay. I was trying to figure out if the sisters were the ones selling things there or not.
The two sisters are the ones who, in the conversation you're hearing, are the ones that are getting ripped off and being sold junk. The ones you dealt with earlier sell junk to people, so they're probably connected.
Got it. Okay.
Bless you.
Bird just kind of looks around and goes, and moves along.
We don't really know what we're doing here. Do we want to bust in there and just say hi and just how the hell are you?
Perhaps. They may offer us refreshments.
Yeah, Bird, Peaches, you got anything to contribute to this?
I'm not sure I would necessarily want the refreshments. Again, this whole place is very stinky. Why would you want to eat here?
I'm not saying we got to take food from them. I'm saying we got to figure out what the hell we're doing here. I mean, I think we're supposed to meet some bog witch or something.
I mean, better some food than no food.
Better out than in, I always say.
You're correct to say that.
Well,
Bird,
if we
you don't
talk to
have
them, they might as well, give us some information.
Bird, I know you like to sneak around. Do you have any objection
I was
to
about
us
to say-
just announcing ourselves?
Bird just kind of looks at you whenever you suggest, just busting in like I thought I was stupid.
I mean, you are, but more than one person can be stupid. You know, there's no limit.
We can have multiple
We
idiots.
could knock cordially on the door.
And if you're worried, Bird, how about you still go on ahead and sneak around while we'll just, serve as a distraction for you.
That's
Not
what I was
cordially.
actually thinking about.
All right, so 3 of us, and we'll just go on in, I reckon.
What room are they in?
They are in. They are in B10. You all are right now in B7 in a hallway.
Okay. They're gonna go to B10. I'm gonna start by listening at the door of B8. But I'm also checking out this hallway pretty intently just because of the paintings.
All right. Let me give them an intro, and then we'll do your bit, and then we'll ping pong.
You're good.
Yeah, let's split the party.
As you open
Yeah.
the door, 2 creatures are having a conversation over tea in the middle of the room. The first figure is sitting in a time-worn chair. She's a tall, lean woman of gray complexion, dressed in black with a wide-brimmed hat obscuring her eyes. The other figure is a fat, toad-like creature with bulging eyes and cracked skin. She blinks her left eye and then her right eye. It's clad in a shapeless garment and sits on the end of a love seat with its legs pulled up beneath it. Flies fly into one end of its mouth and then pops out the other end. It sits in the mouth is just open the entire time, entirely a mouth breather. The little critters you've been seeing around, there's 2 of them clinging to her side like pets. This room is filthy and disgusting. Dirty dishes and bits of discarded food lie everywhere. The furniture is perhaps once of fine quality, but now stains of mysterious origin model every surface, and the upholstery has been patched numerous times. Set with its back into the wall in one corner is a hulking wooden cabinet.
It's a cabinet.
It's a cabinet if you want to be fancy.
Oh, I don't, so it's a cabinet.
Oh, yeah, it's a cabinet. Sturdy legs support the bottom of the cabinet 6 inches above the floor. A decrepit wooden staircase climbs up the wall in another corner. As you all kind of bust in, the toad-like creature looks at you all and goes, "What act of desperation compels you to enter my home, little darlings?"
Oh, how the hell are you? I didn't realize
Aw.
this was your home. I was looking for the lady of house here. My name is Harvey Finnegan. I'm here on a quest of numerous purposes, as are my friends here. To be quite honest, we were recommended to come down and talk with you and make peace with you in way best we can. What are the frog people here that we're dealing with here? What's their names at?
Bully mugs?
Yeah.
Well, not the species, the actual leaders who sent us here.
Oh,
Primate D Frog?
no, the
Primmit?
king
there was a
one
Primmit.
is His Royal Majesty Goliath the 19th.
Yeah, both Goliath the 19th and his surprisingly Slavic sibling Kremit, they both asked me to come down here and have a chat with you. I figured we could get that underway if you didn't mind.
Well, what this conversation about?
Oh well, honestly, they wanted me to work out a deal with you. I don't really know what y'all's business is, what your business is with them, or their business is with yours. That's not really my business. My business is that of a middleman. But us personally, we are working with them because we're all looking for something that was taken from us, and we're hoping to get that back at some point in the near future. Now, which one of us has the book?
We have a book?
Yeah, the big book of bad
Yeah.
boys.
Oh, no, I know who has the fucking book. It's Blorbo. I forgot Blorbo was even here.
Oh shit.
Hey, Blorbo, what you doing?
Did Blorbo go with Bird?
He waddles
shit.
out he waddles next to Bird, being like, "Hey, do you think the guys needed this book? Anyways, let's go do bird adventures now."
Shit.
So, Bird, you're
Where's
at
Blorbo?
Blurbo
B8.
with me?
Yeah, now you have Blurbo with you because it's funny.
that way. God damn it. Where's Blorbo? Blorbo, where the hell are you? Oh, God, I can never keep track of that guy. He's so shifty.
He just blends into every background.
So,
He doesn't
Bird,
really have much of a presence.
you said you wanted to try to listen in on B8?
Hmm?
You said you wanted to try to listen into B8?
Yeah, to make sure I don't hear anyone in there before I open the dumb door.
Yeah, it is completely silent.
Okay, door locked.
It is not.
Very quietly, he's making music like crunk as he quietly opens the door and looks inside.
All right, we'll do that at 8. Done.
Okay.
It's a dusty, uncluttered room. It's got shadow boxes hanging on the wall, with a modest bed with some, basic sheets on it. It's clearly a guest room that hasn't been used in quite some time. Most of the shadow boxes contain mummified pixies pinned to boards like a collection of butterflies.
Gross.
One of the glass shadow boxes, the glass front of it has been broken off and it's empty.
Empty. How's the glass broken?
Uh,
Inside out or outside in?
Most of it is going to be on the outside, but there's about 2 or 3 pieces that have fallen inside of it.
I'll just look at Blorbo.
He eats a hot dog.
Disgusting.
I nod.
Dog.
He brought it with him.
I'll nod and go, investigate some of the other shadow boxes to make sure they are truly mummified.
God, I can't believe we left the book with Blorbo.
I can't believe he has an infinite hot dog pocket.
I'm a little jealous of that, to be honest.
It's disgusting.
Much like me, his infinite hot dog pocket is his ass.
Oh my god.
I
Yes.
wasn't gonna make the joke, but I was thinking it.
So are all the other pixies pretty mummified?
Oh yeah. They are dried up they are dried up. They are jerky that's gone bad. They all look like the Fiji mermaid. They're all kind of with terrible faces. None of them are moving or
Okay.
anything.
Bird will proceed to make sure there's no shiny trinkets or anything under the bed or laying about. And then if there's nothing, he'll go out the door. You came in, of course, and he'll shut it like it was whenever he got in there.
You find yourself
And then-
3 gold pieces.
Hee hee!
Nice.
A credit chit.
Credit shit.
All right, and then you're back in the hallway. We'll take a little bit of a bio break, and then we'll go back to Barvelona Blightstraw and dealing with her shit.
Are either of these two sexy Gruntilda?
I'll show you the picture of the Darkling that's in there.
Okay. I'm
Boo.
assuming
Sounds
not,
like
but I just want to
no.
be safe.
I consider that sexy.
So yes, the answer is yes. One of them is sexy Gruntilda.
I'm not seeing the photo. Hold on. Oh, there she is. Yeah, not my thing. She's okay, but just
And
She ain't got no lips.
let me show you the other one you're dealing with.
This one also needs lashes.
So it was you.
Of course it was me.
I mean, I figured. I suspected.
I think I have that many.
Oh no. I made a mistake. I googled sexy Gruntilda.
Yeah, how'd that go for ya?
Gruntilda for when you get a game over, right?
No, I don't mean to look at hentai during the game. It just sort of happened
What?
this time.
Oh, it's just got to be the Gruntilda when you get a game over, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, because I'm a moron.
My safe search is off, and I I wouldn't say I've ran into any porn yet. I've seen a
Okay,
bikini.
I'm on DuckDuckGo, not Google.
Oh, well, you're a sick fuck. I mean, only monsters and crypto bros use DuckDuckGo.
I'm one of those, I guess.
What the fuck is a DuckDuckGo?
It's a more open search engine. Is the
Here's
short
the
answer.
picture that's actually from the game. It looks like a remastered version of the game, but still. There we go.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's from the game.
I'm not posting hentai.
This time.
So are people actually going to take bio breaks?
Yeah, I'm doing it
Yeah,
right
sorry.
now.
Yeah,
I
well,
need
it's
a
bio
drink.
break time. I'll activate the
Yeah.
road.
Okay.
Sorry, I got distracted looking at witch porn.
Okay, bio break. Bye.
My microphone's on, they can hear me. The desktop's on, they can hear Yez. The music's off, and we are back in tabletop land.
Can they hear me, JD, or have I been canceled?
Yes. All
They
right.
just don't want to know the truth.
They're not ready. They're not ready because of the soy woke left agenda.
Oh my god.
But you know what? I'm truth pilled.
You're truth pilled.
And you know what? I got the prescription for all of you.
What does that mean?
Means nothing.
What does that mean?
Means nothing. It's fine.
Did she bite you out of nowhere? Jeez. So, what are you wanting from me? Says Bavlorna, looking at the three adventurers dealing with her.
Well, I'm pretty sure someone here, and I nudge Nighthoof, at the very least around here, has something that belongs to them that's been taken from them.
Indeed.
Something in the way of a name.
Would you happen to know anything about stolen names?
I've had a book filled with that. I'll make you a deal. I'll figure out who you are. You have to do 3 chores for me.
So, like, what? Clean up the kitchen, clean up the house, get ready for guests, that sort of thing?
Could we not just simply return the book?
I mean, it's a book. Isn't this like a library or something?
If you have a book, then that is one of the things I need. Yes.
Okay.
I also need you to fix my pool in the first floor.
Oh, we're already a quarter of the way through that.
I'm
It's
actually
true.
pretty good at playing a pool boy.
Yeah, yeah, Peaches here is great at it.
Where's the outfit?
I'm also very fond of taxidermy.
No, that's not what this play is. But I can do the pool boy bit. But I need an outfit to change into. This isn't pool boy attire.
There is a crate that these frogs owe me. If you can bring me that crate, give me the book that you said you already have, and fix my pool, which you're very excited to do.
I'm just trying to do it properly. Where's the outfit?
So, let me interrupt Peaches here for a minute. You want us to taxidermy a crate?
There's a crate It has critters for me to taxidermy. Sure,
Oh.
you can't do it nearly as well as I can. I'm sure you've seen my art.
Yeah, no, it's very festive.
Hmm.
But okay, yeah, sure. How will we know this crate of taxidermiable animals from just some other? Maybe they have multiple crates that have different wrong animals in them. How will we know the difference?
Well, a crate of dead animals is a crate of dead animals at the end of the day.
I wink and finger guns at her. I like your style.
Indeed.
She
Yeah,
kind of
alright.
leans over and takes a big old whiff of Kenneth. He goes, "Smells like you were around it anyways. Some Russian fucking frog was supposed to bring it to me."
Oh yeah, we know that guy. Yeah, we'll be in and out. Quick. What's the thing they say in Shaun of the Dead, where he keeps talking about what an easy job, what an easy time they're gonna have riding out the apocalypse, and they're wrong every time.
I don't know, I've lost my DVD player.
Well, fuck. Well, y'all get it. I nudge Nighthoof. I nudge Kenneth. You get it. You get what I'm saying.
Nighthoof doesn't know what a DVD player is.
Kenneth is too busy sniffing himself. He is horrified at the idea that he might smell like dead animals.
And I can't help but notice. I can't help but notice. You know what a DVD player is.
Do you not?
No, I do, but most of the people around here have never seemed to have been in contact with the world of Billings, Montana.
What the fuck's a Billings, Montana?
Oh, thank goodness, it's not just me.
The place where DVDs come from.
I thought they came from the studio of universes.
Do DVDs come from Universal Studios? Out of character.
I have no idea. I was just like, what's a film company that kind of sounds like a location?
Studio?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they physically make them, but we might as well. They contract people for that shit. Kenneth is leaning over to Nighthoof, by the way, and be like, "Smell me. Do I smell bad? Do I smell like dead animals? Please say no."
He gives a whiff. Do I perceive any dead animal smell?
No, the stinkiness of the room outruns any stinkiness your compadres would have.
I'm quite sure you're fine, and it's just this room.
Kenneth puts a hand on his heart and sighs deeply in relief.
Nighthoof pats his back.
That was very trying for Kenneth.
Yeah, Harvey lets it slide for now. It's clear that she has some connection to the real world, but she's not aware of it. It doesn't seem like, so he's just gonna let it slide.
So Kiwi bit the shit out of my hand a few minutes ago, and it really fucking hurts. This is out of character.
I was like, what are we talking about?
Kiwi bit the shit out of my hand, and it really hurts.
A kiwi, okay.
Kiwi's being a turd.
I see.
Josie has also been a turd recently.
Yeah.
Josie.
Oh.
Yeah, she's
Not
been
you,
awful.
Junji.
The worst
Junji, you've
cat.
been great.
All week, Kiwi's been starting fights for no reason. It's crazy.
Kiwi. What a
Punch
little
her.
turd waffle.
Suplex the cat.
So, Bird,
Josie
what...
was getting pits and decided she wanted to bite Matt, and she actually broke the skin.
My skin got broken.
Kiwi!
Yeah,
Punch her.
Scold Kiwi.
I can't punch her.
I'll punch her. I've
We
already
do
done
this-
it.
We do the
DDT
slow
the
punchies
cat.
that just end up where the cat headbutts himself on my hand.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's not actually punchies. It's just slow moving. Oh, I'm gonna get you, and then Junji like leans into it. Josie's used to our shit. Junji's getting it. Yeah, good job, Junji. You punch yourself.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So, Bird, you and Blorbo are hanging out back in the hallway. Do you want to check out the south room of B16 or what?
Yeah, I wanted to at least listen at the door and see if there was anything going on in it.
see. I'm checking. Oh, this is the wrong one. I was looking at the village map. That's
that's
better.
not good.
Yeah. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. You kind of hear the buzzing of flies, and
Hmm.
occasionally, kind of like a small burp sound.
I'll. Is the door locked?
It is not.
I would like to lightly crack the door open.
The burping sounds stop immediately, but as you open the door,
Mm-hmm.
it's a large dining room with the door you've gone through, a balcony, and then another exit. Above each door is mounted on a wooden plaque is a severed goblin head with its mouth agape. There's also a sideboard, some cupboards with doors made of wood-framed glass, and a large banquet table covered with plates of half-eaten food and swarms of feasting flies. A chandelier hangs above the table, its tallow candles filling the room with a dim, flickering light. And there are 6 mismatched chairs. Some lawn chairs, a nice wooden chair, one of those like chairs that looks like a plastic hand. You know, it's just all kind of various pieces of junk.
Mm-hmm. So is there anyone in here?
As far as you can see, no.
Okay. But the buzzing stopped?
The togging, the burping stopped. The buzzing still there. There's still flies.
Hmm.
Thank you.
I'll wait a second. Look around. Slowly poke my head in.
As after you wait a few moments, you see a tongue lash out from one of the goblin heads, grab a fly, and then with a light burp.
Hmm. Okay, I'll go into the room with Blorble.
Blorble wanders and he's like, "Hey, check it out, free chili dogs." He just kind of grabs some of the half-eaten food and takes bites.
Jesus.
God.
Oh, Borbo.
Blorpo is
Yeah.
going for it.
He knows what he's about.
He's blorbing it up.
So as I enter the room, can I see if anyone else is in the room besides the goblin heads that are obviously fly control?
Nope, there's nothing else in the room. Just the goblin heads and the flies and the shitty food.
Okay, what about the balcony?
The balcony, it's also covered in frogs. And you can kind of see it out because it is a door with like a sort of a glass window built into it.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything in the cabinets?
Give me a second. Let's find out. Oh,
Because you know Bird, he'll eat keys.
yeah. That's what it says on his business card. Bird, he eats keys.
Harvey, I need a name tag now.
All right. I dig through my little 2 voodoo dolls, which I have affixed name tags to already, and the horsey one is named John Wayne. The winged
Amazing.
man doll is named Tim Tebow. I just yank a lot of frogs off the wall and I give it to you.
Wait, have we caught up to each other?
I mean, no.
That was above
yeah,
table
Bird did-
saying I need a name tag.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
But when
sorry.
we get back
All right,
together,
well,
I'll
when-
need
When
one.
we catch up, yeah. Okay, that'll be fine. I'll have one ready.
I just need a name tag that says Bird. Bird, I'll eat keys.
Okay, sure.
It's probably gonna say a lot of frogs.
That's fine.
It's
Who
gonna say
needs their
something.
keys eaten?
You find yourself 2 potions of climbing. They're clearly labeled climbing potion. Like they don't even have a G on them.
That's what I would like to do with the mountains around here.
Okay. Have I heard the door from B10 yet?
Yeah, that's where you heard the conversation and where everyone's hanging out.
Well, I'm saying, have I heard the door open back up or move like anyone's leaving yet?
Not yet, but let's see what's going on with Party A. All right, so
Which task would we like to tackle first? Cleaning?
We could do that one while we're here. Yeah, let's go clean up the pool down there.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll be back here in a minute.
good. As you're walking out, the Darkling with the witch's hat, the one that we were calling Sexy Gruntilda, kind of gives you all a look and winks as you're walking out.
Well, because you called her Sexy Gruntilda, I'll wink back. You know, I've been divorced before. I mean, maybe she could be divorce number 2.
Oh my god.
I'd like you to be my third ex-wife.
Man.
As Rodney Carrington once said, if you play your cards wrong, you could take me home tonight. You got all the makings of my future ex-wife.
Oh.
Alright. So as you enter the hallway, you see Bird kind of hanging outside of a dining room with Blorbo.
Oh, hey, it's Blorbo. Everyone loves Blorbo.
Hey, Bobo!
When did you start talking like that, Blorbo?
Ate too many hot dogs.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It happens to all of us. Hey, where's that book?
He immediately drops the dog he is holding and pulls the book from behind his back. I got the book right here.
All right, yeah, we're going to need that. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Where do you keep getting those hot dogs from?
Back here, and he pulls another hot dog from behind his back and starts eating it.
You don't want to know where that hot dog comes from.
Night upstairs in horror.
I hand Bird a name tag that says, Ayo, who need they Kia C8?
No.
Oh god.
He'll put it on the lower hat, not the upper hat.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
the upper hat is fighting with him right now.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's been fighting the whole time, even when you're sneaking.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we gotta go clean up pool. I think
Yes.
I think Peaches is gonna get upgraded back to Kenneth for this one because Kenneth is gonna be taking front on the pool cleaning.
I mean, Peaches is also good for this particular activity.
All right, Peaches, it is. Did she ever give you an outfit?
No.
Keep in mind, you are still wearing your fancy foppish outfits from when you joined the Soggy
But
Court.
that's not for pool cleaning.
Yeah, that's definitely, that's distinctly not pool
Where
cleaning
are
clothing.
the shorty shorts?
Gross.
You hear from the study from Barcelona like, any other clothes if you want a fucking pool outfit. I should have something like that in the taxidermy room.
Taxidermy.
Yeah, I'll go to the taxidermy room.
I would really rather avoid it.
I mean, look, Harvey, you probably know what a pool boy attire is, right? You feel like you do. Can you go get that for me?
I just assumed pool boys wore Speedos.
That also works. I just don't want to go in the dead animal room. Do you want this pool cleaned or not?
All right, the things I do for my staff. All right.
For the art. For the art of it.
Go,
Yeah,
go,
I
go.
go into the pool room or the taxidermy room and see if I can find appropriate attire for my for pool cleaning for the party.
Nighthave's going to look into B5 to see if there are more cleaning supplies.
The only thing you find is a Speedo made out
Yeah.
of squirrel skin.
Oh
Now
no!
Tell me, Mr. DM, or if a
Oh,
someone
God.
was to wear a
No!
speedo, would they
Oh.
wear it like this or like this?
Oh, JD, that's vile.
No, that's not pool boy attire.
That is super vile. I know, it's funny.
That's not pool boy attire.
Fine, I'll grab a worse one.
Why, Kenneth? I believe I found the attire you are seeking.
Yeah, they found it.
No, that's not. That's not pool boy attire.
No, go back. The last one was better.
No, this one's funnier.
They're both awful. Honestly, that kind of looks like Merkin.
Yeah,
These are probably
softcore porn stars wear.
Yeah.
I typed in a fucking squirrel taxidermy thong, and those are the two best
What?
ones I saw.
Jesus Christ.
Why is that something that has search results?
Anyways, you were checking B5, Nighthoof?
Yep.
Alright, the door to the room creaks loudly when it opens. A large cupboard stands alone in a dark room. Fine scroll work frames the cupboard's two doors, which are bridged by a circular panel of dark wood. The panel is inlaid with a silver hourglass sigil. Yeah, so there's a large cupboard in there that, yeah.
And presumably it has this horrifying thong in it.
Oh, no, that was... The squirrel speedo's in the taxidermy room. Harvey already said
Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, Nighthoof goes up to the cupboard.
it is locked.
Nighthoof backs up, raises a back leg and kicks at the door to try to get it open.
Give me a second.
Smash, smash, smash.
Yeah, okay. When you bust it open, it shatters, making a loud racket.
Oh my.
Pieces scatter everywhere. There are loose buttons of various shapes
Bird
and
will
sizes.
run into the room and be
various buttons are everywhere. Stray cutlery, just various forks and knives. None of them are from matching sets. Love letters that are not even opened. Old, frayed, coiled up belts are on the ground. Pressed flowers and dried petals. A single horseshoe, not from you, Nighthoof.
Well, no.
Various feathers, a couple chipped teacups, and you find a shattered... where is the exact thing I'm looking for? Because you broke it, I lost it. There is a small teacup-sized cauldron that was shattered with words written on it.
I didn't mean to cause an explosion. Nighthoof picks up the teacup with the shattered teacup with the name on, or whatever. What was it?
It's a small ceramic cauldron. You can't quite make out the words, but you got a little puzzle in your hand. If you are dexterous or have some other good excuse to put it together, you can try.
Bird has come in with the racket and looked at the fact that Nighthoof just busted the door open instead of coming and getting him and looks offended.
I do apologize, but I did get it open.
And then he proceeds to eat buttons off the floor.
Oh. Well, I do have a lot of dexterity. Would that help?
Yeah, you could use... Yeah, use a dexy thing on it.
Okay.
I guess, or intelligence, or whiz.
Dexterity has +4.
Nat 20. Wow. Okay, so you actually did successfully put it back together.
Yay.
You're holding a tiny ceramic cauldron,
Hell yeah.
and written on it is the word spittle spew.
That is decidedly not my name.
That's somebody's name. Somebody's true name.
I mean, I feel like a lot of frogs was better. So if we're keeping our options open.
Indeed, and he just puts it back on the shelf. Were there any other cups or cauldrons of note here?
That's the only notable thing. Everything else is just kind of junk. You found the trove of lesser goodies.
Great.
It said spittle spattle on it.
Spittle
Spittle
spew. I'll
Spittle
spell it
spew.
out. Yeah.
You're good. Crow just kind of looks at it. And he goes back to the lily pad.
The Return of Crow. The Return of Crow.
Crow.
Bird, darn it, bird.
I continue to look in that room for thongs and speedos and other pool gear.
All right,
Even
let me look
more
up the possum
Yeah.
thong now.
The most important pool gear, thongs and speedos.
Mm-hmm. I look for shirtlessness.
All Night will appreciate it.
Yeah, so, JD, do I need to roll for that?
No, you find a genuine possum fur G-string.
All right, I take it.
Oh,
I take it. And, I take the clothing items I find here and I bring them out and I throw them down and say, all right, this should be enough for us to get started. And I just go ahead and rip my shirt open just so I can get in the spirit of things too.
ugh.
I finally found the thong I was looking for.
God, that looks gross.
No, this one's far worse.
No!
Hate it.
No!
I've been searching for that one this whole time because I'm very familiar with that one.
I don't like it.
You're gonna have to blur that out.
No, I'm not. It's not on a body. Taxidermy can't be against the rules.
I'm just gonna be mostly nude. I feel like that's gonna be good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, let's get mostly nude.
if my choices are mostly nude versus the taxidermy squirrel, I'd rather be mostly nude.
I've been nude this whole time.
Oh.
I've been nude the whole time.
You all can clearly see me hang dong.
Are you gonna do the weenus? Den?
No, shut the fuck up.
Weenus.
Weenus is a dance.
Shut the fuck up!
God, he is a genius. Who knows it in advance?
I quit.
Mink loves the weenus.
Shut the fuck up. No, I don't.
We're all line dancing doing the weenus in the room.
Oh, Nighthoof would love that.
Come join us, Nighthoof.
Absolutely.
Get in on this, Blorbo.
You got it.
Oh god, no.
I'm turning into Assy McGee.
Yeah, really.
No.
Oh man, he just fucking Blorbo loses his vestigial arms and head and just becomes legs and an ass
No.
and a hot dog pocket.
The ass is the hot dog pocket.
Yeah. So anyway, I only used about half of the bleach jug last time. This time I'm gonna flick the whole thing out and just dump the contents of the bleach into the swamp here.
All right. So you've brought it up to 50% clean.
Oh, nice.
Nice. You're not fully clean until you're at least 50% clean. All right, so there probably should be some more things we can do here. I haven't seen any pool cleaning gear. Let's search around, see if we can find some either gear or bleach that can help us out here.
I know that I need like a pole, like a super long pole, and it's got like a net at the end, and I pretend to use the net, but it's mostly just working the really long pole. Where's that?
This is what I was using earlier. Then I hand Peaches my weapon, which I just been kind of using the handle of which as just like a stirring stick.
It has to have a net, though. I have to catch some things.
Well, guess you better find something.
Okay, so Kenneth's gonna look for that.
Oh, hey, I could have cast detect poison and disease the whole time.
You would have found the bleach. Do that to find the bleach.
Oh shit, you're right. I cast detect poison to find more bleach.
That's a really good idea. In the meantime, to find a net to clean the pool with, I rolled a 19 plus 1 dirty 20.
Oh, nice.
All
Nice.
right.
Do I have
but-
to roll to cast this?
I don't think so. It's a level 1 spell.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it just takes a spot. A spot.
A splot.
A spot.
Kenneth, besides the pole besides the pole that Harvey was waving at you, that is his weapon.
I do wave the pole at him.
You do see with the mannequins there is sort of a closet stick that doesn't really have like an end to it, but it's definitely a long stick you can poke in the water.
I mean, I don't think they want us to clean this pool properly. There's not even like a big long stick with a net on the end of it. But he takes the big long stick that one of the mannequins has and puts it in the pool and starts slowly stirring it around.
Night Elf watches appreciatively.
You detect that the water is poisonous, and there is something very acidic in the well. As far as your detect poisons and bad liquids goes.
So what'd you find?
That well is poisonous. I wasn't paying attention.
So we need to take the contents of the well and dump it into the water here?
Oh, we may. That may work.
Yeah.
Is there... Do I see a bucket anywhere?
Yeah, sure. There's
Crow's
a
got
bucket.
his cup
And there's the bird
and his
cup.
bucket he has on his hat on his head.
Oh shit!
Well, it was a
Bird,
pot. What?
Bird, may we use your pot hat?
Bird will take the first hat off, the one that's been biting him, the second half, and then retrieve his pot hat.
Thank you. Night Elf proceeds to plunge it into the well and dump it out into the greater pond.
As you do this, give me a second. You can kind of hear a small hissing sound, and
A small pissing sound.
yeah, a small pissing
God
sound.
damn it!
And
It's always fucking piss with you people.
Damn, boy, you frying chicken in there?
no, really, you piss loud. I find that hot.
I say you're pissing too loud, boy.
Never get tired of those.
The water kind of goes into the gross water, and it kind of makes like a small bubble, kind of a stinging sound, but doesn't really affect that much. We're gonna say you're at like 60% clean now.
Keep going.
Alright, Nighthoof proceeds to just repeat this action.
All right. On your third bucket, you kind of hear a gross slurch from the well.
Oh, what now?
Like a sound.
Am I hearing a gross slurch from the well?
What is this, a gross slurch I hear before me?
What a gross slurch. Ew.
The centaur doth gross slurch too much.
I didn't make that sound.
Sure.
I swear, I didn't make that sound. I don't make sounds like that.
It's like when you make an accidental fart noise by adjusting your chair, and so you're like, no,
Yeah.
I swear it was the chair, and you have to keep like trying to redo it, and you can't redo it.
See, listen, and he goes in for another scoop and sees if it does it again.
All right. You don't see anything, but your bucket kind of hits something and kind of gets stuck in the well.
Oh no.
Having some issues over there?
I appear to be stuck. He looks into to peer even more deeply into the well.
All right. Do me a favor.
Oh no.
You're gonna get surprise attacked.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Well, it's not a surprise anymore.
Yo, I gotta read all the stuff on it. Sorry, reading's hard.
You're good.
My hand hurts.
Did you wash it on your bio break?
It happened after the bio break.
Did you wash your hands after you went on your bio break?
I mean, I generally wash my hands as a rule.
Do me a favor. Do a dexterity saving throw.
That's a +4. Okie dokie.
All right. So, as you hear the sound from the pool and you go near it, you quickly lurch back as a out of the water emerges a large cylinder, translucent and the same color as the water it emerged from. You are now you are all in combat with a gelatinous cylinder.
Oh no.
Ah, shit.
A cylinder?
It's true.
Wait,
yes.
I drank part of a cylinder?
Yeah, a gelatinous cylinder.
It was spicy.
Yeah, that's
That's
why it tastes
funny.
like pineapple, I guess.
Yeah, the acid.
Yeah.
All right, so let's roll for initiative. I got a -1.
I think I got a pretty good initiative. Let's take a look.
Oh, I got a +1. Hold on. 7.
Wait, where's my initiative?
I sure did it.
Oh, +4. I get a +4.
There we go.
I got a 19.
I got a 20.
Wowzers.
And a Nighthoof, it's the 8 on yours.
Yes.
All right, so Bird, what do you do?
And it's a gelatinous cube?
Yes, but its shape is cylindrical.
It was in
Okay.
a well.
I'm currently still standing on the lily pad. I'll level an arrow at it.
Is the cube exposed from the well at all, or is it still in the well?
Because it just lunged out to try to grab Nighthoof, it is partially exposed right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and hit it with my short bow.
Let's say 8 feet of it is exposed right now.
Partially exposed, 8 feet of it.
And I have an ally within 5 feet of it, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I can sneak attack it if I hit it.
Yes.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
We're gonna do 1d4. Okay. D4 plus 5. This is just the first damage roll. I'll get my sneak attack damage in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so that'll be plus 2d6. So 7 plus 8. So 15 points of damage.
All right, the arrow definitely goes through and hits the gel. Chunks of it splatter behind it as the cylinder kind of wiggles around.
Okay. And then I say the thing that was on the cauldron.
As you say that, nothing happens.
Okay, that's fine. I just didn't get a chance to say it before we got in a fight.
It's a Harvey turn.
All right. Is Nighthoof grappled?
He is not. He successfully escaped it.
Okay. How you doing, Nighthoof?
Quite surprised, but fine.
All right. As a barbarian, I don't have a lot of options that are going to be super good for this thing. I can take a swing at it. It's not going to be super effective or anything. I'm going to. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a turn to assess the situation somehow. Maybe get a investigation, maybe a lucky investigation roll to see, what we can do to kill this thing. Unfortunately, my investigation is -1, so. Oh, shit!
Nice.
Man, Harvey's big brain today.
Hell yeah.
Harvey is doing some money moves.
Oh,
Yeah, alright. JD, how do I kill this thing?
Oh, it's a big old gel boy.
Yeah.
Designed living in the well that will stealth in. So if it gets too deep in the water, it'll probably hide again.
Oh, we eat it.
For one, it does sting when you eat it.
Like pineapple.
But Bird's got the stomach of a goat.
But for a 20, for a critical hit, I'm specifically asking how do I kill it?
You can cut it off into tons of little bits, or smash it till it splatters everywhere, Gallagher style. It doesn't have any particular weaknesses besides all the bleach that has been used.
Okay. Well, the water is bleachy, so theoretically, I mean,
Just keep blasting.
if we can push it into the water, like it thinks it's going to escape into the water. If it goes into the water, will it take damage?
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. How much of it is out of the well right now? You say 8 feet?
8 feet of it, yes.
How big is this thing normally?
A normal gelatinous cube.
Yeah, I think they're out of game knowledge, they're like 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet, aren't they?
Yes, a normal one, not one that's been feeding like a
In the
catfish
cylinder.
on water the whole time.
Yeah, I got you.
It's a big boy.
So, it's gonna be longer to coax it out. All right, so I guess and it's not intelligent, so it's okay if I just yell my plan. Be like, if we can force it into the water, it'll take damage in the bleach water. I think I'm having a genius moment. I think I might be smarter than I've been led to believe my entire life. Anyway. If we gotta push it into the water so it'll take a little more damage, and I mean, try not to touch it, but yeah, just otherwise keep wailing on it. And
Noted.
my big brain roll, was that a minor action or a standard action?
Since it was just investigating and talking, I'll call that a minor.
Sweet. Okay. So I am going to get a running start with my weapon drawn, and as a move action and as an attack action, I'm going to leap across and just do a swipe with my giant weapon while I'm jumping across to just try to cut the snake off whatever is visible.
All right. Swing to hit.
Okay. Let me take a look at my yeah,
Right.
I'm basically for the way I'm using my weapon right now is for bludgeoning damage. I don't have cutting, but it's going to be just like a baseball bat kind of hit.
Right.
And let's see, it's going to be +6.
Ugh.
That's going to be a 14. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Nice. Okay. That's going to be 2d6 + 4. $12 damage.
All right. You kind of chop through it, and it starts to separate, but then slams back down on its body. You've probably removed like a foot of slime that was out of
Damn
the
it.
water, and it
Oh,
slowly
son of a
molds
bitch.
itself together again.
I turn to the rest of the party of pool boys. Did that at least look cool?
Oh, very, yes. It was very good.
I mean,
Nice.
kind of.
Sick. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Night Hoof turn.
Let's see. Did it try to hit me immediately out of the gate?
Yeah, it surprise lunged at you, and you backed up. You reared up and avoided getting hit.
Oh, I have Giant Killer. When a large or larger creature within 5 feet of you hits or misses you with an attack, you can use your reaction to attack that creature immediately after its attack, provided that you can see the creature. I guess I should have done that immediately, huh?
I'd say you couldn't see it when you were attacked because it was camouflaged in the water.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Alright, well, I don't have any short range weapons, so I'll just try to longbow this thing, like, basically point blank. Let's see. That's, I don't know, just a 1d20, I guess. No. No.
Ah, fuck.
No.
The arrow misses.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, close though.
Good, thanks.
Boo.
Any other actions you want to take before it's Kenneth's turn?
Get farther away.
Okay. Kenneth, go, go, go.
So Kenneth heard what Harvey said about pushing it into like the bleach water. He looks down at his hands where he's got basically a giant stick. And he looks at the gelatinous thing. And then he just kind of reaches out with the stick and tries to like push it into the water with the giant stick.
Just poke it.
Oh my god.
Basically, he's trying to poke it into the water. Let's see. Let's do. I'm gonna call that acrobatics.
All
'Cause
right.
I'm trying to maneuver this shit. Rolled a 13. I'm trying to
Okay.
push this thing into the water. Yeah? Yeah?
As you jam the stick into the gelatinous cylinder
Uh-huh.
and start to try to push it, it starts
Mhm.
sucking in the stick that you found. And being that it is an organic wood, it starts to hiss and disintegrate a little bit as it sucks it in a little bit more at a time. And eventually it kind of grapples the stick itself.
Damn it. This was such a perfect idea. There
It
were
was
no
such
flaws.
a perfect idea.
Kenneth looked around the room. Are there any more sticks on mannequins?
Not really, no.
Damn it.
Doesn't one of you have a wind fan?
I do.
So,
Well, but that's not Kenneth. So Kenneth, that was Kenneth's idea.
the cube, the cylinder, pulls out 8 more feet and kind of goes like a as it hits the ground.
Ew.
It fires out like that guy who could do that trick with the hot dog, you know,
Ew.
in the direction of Kenneth.
All I did was poke him.
No.
That's rude.
But is he in the water or on the ground now?
Sailing through the air towards Kenneth, I think.
Does a nat 2024 hit you, Kenneth?
Yes.
All right. So, as you are engulfed, first things first.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
You take 14 acid.
Take some acid, Kenneth.
Okay.
And you are engulfed in the cylinder as it hits the water.
Oh no.
You know what? Is it the type of acid that's like... Is it made of stuff that's good for my skin?
Your already burned skin.
It is
It's
definitely
gelatinous.
eating up the dead skin on the outer layers.
Okay. You know what?
You're getting a chemical
Silver-
peel.
Yeah. Silver linings and all that. I don't have a lot of health to begin with, though, so no bueno. Okay, guys.
Bird turn.
Amazing.
My kitties are fighting.
No.
I'm
Can't
gonna
believe
go ahead and just keep
just
shooting at it.
Which one of you has an alchemy jug?
I thought you ended up with it.
I don't think Harvey took it. Did Harvey take it?
because it had like
No, I've
mayonnaise
got
or
it.
something.
I've got the alchemy jug.
I have a rock.
Bird, you say you do have it or don't have it?
I do. It's got acid, poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, water, fresh water, salt, and wine.
I wonder which one of those would, if any of them would, like, hurt the cube.
Ooh, try vinegar.
Since you rolled high on your
Yeah.
investigation, I'm gonna say whatever is highly basic. Like,
Oh wait,
it's a
mayonnaise.
high base. You know what I
So
mean?
poison then?
As long as
Because
it's not.
acid clearly isn't basic, but
Yeah,
like,
no, acid's the opposite of basic.
I've got fresh water.
Mayonnaise poisons everything. Try that.
I'm gonna Google, is mayonnaise an acid or a base?
My money is on base.
What about beer?
Alkaline's another word for basic, and mayonnaise is highly acidic, apparently.
Okay, so
Oh,
not
damn it.
mayonnaise. Not mayonnaise.
Yeah, and beer is slightly acidic. Wait, no, I'm confused. One says beer is thus slightly acidic, and then another one says beer is not acidic.
It's probably really close to like a,
Yeah.
you know, like
Probably
a 4.
depends on what kind of beer.
Okay, I don't want the fucking explanation of acids or bases. I just want to know what's the pH of vegetable oil. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Okay, but the pH of fresh water usually goes between 5 and 9.
Yeah, it neutralizes. It'll neutralize it a little bit.
I mean, it's already dumping into water. I'm looking to see if there's anything that can accelerate the process.
Well, what I have is fresh water, not just water.
Okay.
And I can make 8 gallons of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't. Unless JD wants to house rule that poison is going to affect the cube, then I think then all of our options are going to be fairly similar regarding the alchemy jug.
Yeah, so I can alchemy jump it or I can shoot it.
It's up to you.
How's the cube looking besides having Kenneth inside of it?
It's a little unstable. It still has that crease from when Harvey baseball batted through it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shoot it again this time. So do 1d20. I'm sorry, that one's 7. Nope, 6, because it's the arrows. Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And since people are within range, I can sneak attack it. So 1.
Yeah, and looking up alkaline poison just brings up cleaning supplies like bleach and things like that. And a picture of Mr. Clean chugging Drano.
I mean,
So it's 7 plus 2d6 plus 6. So 13 points of the piercing damage this time.
Okay. After you fire the shots. Oh, go ahead.
You're good. I was just gonna say I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah. The holes that the arrows cause, they do not seal up, and it continues to leak out slightly.
Okay.
It is Harvey turn.
So this thing reached out to grab Kenneth, which means it's like it reached horizontally. It's hovering over the water, right?
Well, it basically fully extended itself out of the well, and then just like plopped onto Kenneth, capturing him.
My point is, right now it's lengthwise, right?
Yeah, it's lengthwise and rolling around in the dirty water.
Okay, and like I would say that Kenneth is at the tail end of it, right? Or it's at an end of it. It's not like in the middle of it.
Correct.
Okay. Harvey is going to use a minor action to get very large. He's going to go into a barbarian rage, which mostly is just about getting large.
Nice.
And now that he's large, now that he's big mode, he is going to do a similar attack, but this time with the intention of separating the smaller amount of mass that has Kenneth in it from the bigger mass that is the overall monster.
Okay.
All right, so wish me luck, y'all.
Go get them, tiger.
He's a bunny.
He's
Yes.
both. He's got the heart of a tiger and the rage of a bunny.
The rage of him.
Oh, and because I am raging, I get advantage on this. So 2d20. So ignore one of these d20s and just take the higher one and add the 6 to it.
Can do.
So that would be a 22.
Yes, you do hit.
Nice. Yep. I am going to... This is also going to be bludgeoning damage. So 2d6 plus 4. 15 damage.
as you strike, splitting the Kenneth section from the regular cube section. The large portion kind of recoils back and scrunches together. The end that has Kenneth splits open and all of it spills out. You hear a small, like, little singeing and sounds. But Kenneth has been freed.
Peaches, you okay?
He spits up some goo and then touches his skin and goes, "My God, I'm so soft."
Amazing.
Your moisture barrier. How's your moisture barrier?
It's never been better.
Oh my god.
We gotta bottle this guy.
Nighthoof, what do you do?
Okay, since I've been having really bad luck with archery for the entirety of this campaign, for some reason, he's just gonna take an arrow and charge directly at the bigger part of the cylinder and try to just jam it in there real good.
Jam it in there real good.
All right. I guess roll to hit. You do hit with a 10.
Yay!
I gotta figure out how the fuck do you do damage with an arrow. I'll just do a dagger.
Maybe do it as a dagger?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, a dagger. 5e tools, dagger.
Oh, I should have been giving myself more damage. Oh well, next time.
All right, Mink, do 1d4 plus dex or strength, whichever one's higher.
For me, Dex is higher.
Cool. So yeah, it lets out as you stab the arrow in, it kind of sucks it in, and then you see the arrow doesn't disintegrate, and it kind of, if a gelatinous cube could breathe, it is breathing heavily and kind of very labored in its movements and actions.
Haha! Take that, vile fiend.
Kenneth, do your Deneth.
How heavy is gelatinous, friend?
There is after everything that's been cut off of it, it's probably got. It's a 12 feet long, 10 foot in diameter cylinder, rolling on the ground, leaking fluids.
So probably more than 10 pounds.
A little bit, yes.
Damn it. Because most of my spells are just sassy in nature. So I'm trying to think of a good way to use them.
You can't sass something with intellect this low.
No, I know.
That's why I keep telling you not to be on TikTok sassing the Zionists. They don't get it.
That's true.
God.
I think what Kenneth is going to try to do is use dancing lights in a way to try to lure it more into the water by distracting it with something shiny and moving. So that can conjure up to 4 torch-sized lights. I think what Kenneth is going to do is conjure them in front of there's like one eyeball in this thing, right?
No.
Multiple. Well, that's what the picture looks like.
Yeah, I'm using a picture of Morpho from Ocarina of Time. Because it's the only cylinder I could think of.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it has like a shield that it's been kind of using as an eyeball there, sure.
Okay. So Kenneth is going to conjure these lights in front of the shield eyeball, and have them move like quickly away from the shield eyeball and over the water, trying to entice it like to follow it into the water, and see if like that distracts it at all.
All right.
Doesn't really have a roll on here because it's a cantrip.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me roll.
Maybe intelligence or something.
And Mr. DM, I forgot to give you a heads up. I was using a feature slightly incorrectly. My barbarian doesn't get advantage just naturally. He has to be doing a thing where if he's getting advantage, enemies get advantage on him as well. So if you do decide to attack me this round, you get advantage.
Okay.
Like a reckless attack.
Yeah, reckless attack, exactly.
Yes.
I haven't played a barbarian properly in a while.
I play one every Friday.
I'm happy for you.
Let's see. Okay, so the dancing lights happen. You said it's 4 lights?
Yes, 4 torch-sized lights.
Okay, so then, as a final act of desperation, the gelatinous cube quickly skewers out what remaining parts of it still can control to stab everything and anything around it.
I mean, I'm off to the side, so...
And it's going to hit all 4 lights and all 4 of you. Everyone takes 2 damage.
Is this like a dex save we're making, or what?
You could do it as a dex save. It's just a final desperation attack. It's exploding, basically.
Well, I can see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have advantage on dexterity saves against seeing effects, so I'm going to roll for a dex save.
Yeah, get higher than a 10, everyone.
Higher than a 10? I got rolled a 16!
I got a critical success.
Damn.
I did not get higher than a 10.
See if you can roll a dex roll higher than a 10, Mink. Then Bird, you take 2 damage from its explosion splatter. And yeah, everyone else just dodges it super coolly and nice, and then Bird just gets slimed Ray.
No.
Oof.
Bird, no.
Bird got skeeted on.
I'd just like to mention I don't know if we've
Ew.
done a heal or a rest.
We have not had a long rest. I am tuckered out.
As it explodes, what remaining bits of its acidicness sink into the bottom of the pool. The well starts to spurt up with clean, glistening water.
Wow.
And as you can see, the fetid pool around you starts to drain out below the well. It's
Nice.
basically sort of like one of those cat water fountains, but like gigantic.
And those are always a pain to clean, so, you know,
Beautiful.
we did this hag a huge favor.
You have no idea, yes. You have successfully cleaned the water, killed the cylinder, and it was a really fun combat for me. I enjoyed that.
Yay. So there was at least a shield in there. Or do you want to, like, have, like, a night to plan out loot, and then you could just distribute it over Discord?
Yeah, give me some time to figure that out. We're at a good stopping point.
Okay.
And we'll take a long rest, and like,
We'll take a nap in her fucking pool boy room.
yeah, we'll take a nap in her pool boy room.
Oh, you're taking like a full 8-hour long rest in the pool boy room?
If
There's
she
a
asked,
spare
we
room
got
up-
sleepy.
There's a spare room upstairs.
Oh. Well then, let's all crowd in there.
I think that sounds good.
Yes,
You
it
don't want
does
to get
sound
some like
good.
some little pool floaties and just sleep on the fucking pool?
No.
That sounds pretty relaxing to me, but all right.
All right, that was fun. Let me shut down the stream. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Good night, chat.